Alright, internet's hi. Hi. Just double checking everything. Low key, big low key. Hour and a half stream. I'm just gonna get ready for my market. Patty's in the corner shooting. I was doing graphic design today, and I kind of need to I needed to be in artist mode, and sometimes artist mode isn't as entertaining because I'm just sitting there moving things, and I didn't want to chit chat. This evening I'll be in artist mode doing the website, but that's I'll be ready to talk because it's almost done, and the web pages I have to make are really simplistic, so I just have to make like facilities pages, so all I have to do is drop in a bunch of images and the descriptions of what the location is. And then you guys get to see I made a church website, so it's a little bit, I needed a new portfolio piece, so it's helpful in that capacity. Got no complaints on that end. I need a more modern. All the websites I've built are kind of, they're not outdated. They still actually look pretty good, but needed something that was made in the last year or two, right? Otherwise, the other ones I made previously are still a little bit of a flex. To be honest, this was like probably the simpler one. Okay, so I will make my notes right quick for what I'm getting together, just so I have my brain on straight. Turn the camera around, we'll get going. I'm doom scrolling, so put the phone away. No more looking at phone. I'd say put it by the other jewelry.
Doom scrolling?
Yeah.
I love doom scrolling now. So good.
I was looking at my phone, thinking it's not conducive. The last F1 race they had this weekend, so they do a driver's parade beforehand. It's just some old school shit where they all drive around the track really slowly so everyone can wave at them and see them and shit.
Yeah.
The gimmick for this one, Lego built life-size F1 cars, and they were functioning. So they had like little go-kart engines in them, and all the drivers were driving around the track in Lego go-karts.
Wow.
And it was like the happiest you've seen. It was just hilarious. They were all just so stoked and just like crashing into each other on purpose. You're just watching these like Lego cars blow up, and they're just having an ecstatic time. It was just hilarious to watch like some of the top athletes in the world be so excited for fucking Lego.
I mean, yeah, it's probably like a dream come true, you know?
Yeah.
For some of them, you built something like that back when you were a kid, or you dreamed of.
That's true. That's a good way to contextualize it. Yeah, they probably played with Legos as a kid, dreaming about doing it, and then they get to.
Oh, this is amazing! Imagine, oh, I got my little race car. Like, sponsored by Hot Wheels and Lego.
Now they get to drive a full size. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Comics, VHS, plushies, records. Plush. Elvis, notables. Extra stuff. Extra, like, highlight, go to art. Extras and boots.
So they probably think you're going like classic style, where you just stand behind a table. Is that what the way that they design your space? Or
Yeah, they all have it designed like
everyone
that.
is just like you just stand behind a table, like you have a chair to sit on, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Stool.
No chair or stool. Maybe a chair or stool. I don't know. But even then, even with the classic style, I kind of pull a U. Even if I'm standing behind, I kind of make sure I'm more welcoming. But usually, I'll stand up front and chit chat, jibber jabber.
Yeah. I always just overthink setups, you know. Underthink and overthink. I overbring and underthink. What is this?
Oh yeah, I witnessed it with the Sunday Variety. So that's good. Again, I think it has its place. I definitely think it has its place.
Yeah. It does, like a necessary place, but I have to be able to leave that and show up, yeah, with like just a table of stuff. And you know, again, it's just like just paying to be there.
Yeah.
Rather in this case not, but like.
Again, once it's successful, we're going to be so busy to the point that that's just valuable time where wasting is the wrong word, but underutilizing, let's put it that way. When you can just roll out the bins and the fucking is done. It's for acorn for later. Bang, bang, bang. We'll see. We'll see how busy it gets. Nope, I'm wrong. Okay, so cassettes pile 1. Random bin full of cards.
You can price cassettes. If you want to bring, what cassettes do you have right now?
The junky ones. I have a bunch of junky ones.
Oh, a bunch of, okay. Just stuff that you already had?
Yeah, stuff I already had from the previous market that we did.
Yeah, that looks good. It looks good in like a treasure chest full of cassettes.
That's what I was kind of going for. Besides the cards, I might want to find a better display bin for the cards.
What? Oh, then that Folgers tin?
I'm kind of okay with just the Folgers tin, so I'm gonna.
I thought that was. I didn't think anything was in there. I thought it was empty.
I use them as
I was
storage.
almost just like gonna throw it out. I was like, what the fuck is even in this? And I opened it up and I was like, oh, magic cards?
Yeah, I got a bunch I gotta throw out in my locker because that's what I was.
You know, you're almost better off
Budget
using.
hunting. I used to use them as storage containers because it's another. You were talking about the recycling stuff. It's like
Use these. Like, take these two things here.
yeah, okay, give me one of them. Yeah,
Take both of those,
and I'll dump the cards in.
and I'll put this right back down.
Thank you.
And one, you know, is even cassettes. They hold cassettes pretty well.
Bam, bam, bam. All right. Don't need too much Conan in this. I'm gonna add some comic variety. Call it a day on that as well. Keep going. Turned out to be way more handy than I thought. It's quite like using the tape gun. It does save a marginal amount of time. Slap
Well,
out.
Max Sold has to deal with so many photos. 20 photos per lot for 200
They always-
items.
And thousands of auctions. Like
What
that's
is that, 4,000 photos?
yeah. It's a lot of fucking. That's a lot of money to do all that.
Yeah.
Like think about how much you have to pay just for your Google Drive, and Google's like the biggest in the game.
Yeah.
There's Archie's in here. I'm gonna kind of play my pricing a little by ear. Right. Some Superman. Hellboy, Rick and Morty. I don't think a lot of people know that this exists. Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, it's curious to think of the audience you're getting there, who you're trying to pander to.
That's why again, I'm trying to see it as more tabling. If it was,
It's like when you say something like bringing Rick and Morty, I'm like, the people that are there, they didn't even know something like that is, or like, you know, it's like, is it a mix? It's like you should be bringing
It's-
an antique window like this, or?
like, if I was trying to make money, I would be focused on yes. Right, as I said, I'm very much prioritizing trying to just display the spread of shit.
Yeah.
If I was trying to make money, I would be taking some of our glassware. I would be taking the antiques, probably.
Yeah, I'm so curious. Like, I wish I could watch this market. I want to see it. I look forward to the recap.
Yeah, let's see, and then maybe I'll even ask if next time I can do the live stream thing. Yeah, it's like a weird spread because there's so many wealthy people and it's on the weekend, so they're all out with their kids. So you get some young audiences, and like the wealthy people in the area are like wealthy millennials, like your age to like 45, you know?
Yeah.
So you do get some younger people that are like, oh, sick. Let me dig through them type shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that you're.
I think you're getting that more and more out there.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I wouldn't say they're your main buying audience, but they are there now. But when I went previously I sold all weird knickknacks mainly. Antique knickknacks. It's like I'm even, it's a good selection of combos. It's not overwhelming or going to cause a decision paralysis. There's more in here. I was going to do a little card selection as well. Bring some more high-end cards. I brought one flex piece. Hockey. Put some Batman in here. I was going to add. These back home to settle. It's not enough. Oh, the buttons. I do really need to do my stamp stream soon too. That's the other thing. Gotta really get on the stamp stream. I've got some that I know are probably big flex, big rare. But I gotta learn a lot more about them. Do. simple. I think I'm making more work by doing them individually. All right. What you doing with the second phone?
I'm just filming a multiple piece part of like this piece to be like, oh, I found something on the street,
Yeah.
and then I photographed it and I sold it into an auction. What exactly does that?
So you're gonna do the multitasking and list off of the one and shoot off the other?
I'm just gonna make it look like I'm taking a photograph, if you don't mind, because I don't actually have to take a photograph. Okay?
Good call. Just making sure I'm safe. Don't want to break the glass right before.
Well, that'd be okay. We have to be filming, but we are filming.
Yeah.
So let's get it.
Oh, this guy's toast. He's done. I think 2 all vending machine balls. We'll see. Yeah, none of these are okay. Dollar records, dollar cassettes. I was gonna bring the Disney, and the Disney I was gonna do bucket piece deals as well.
With the what?
Disney, actually not bucket piece, probably $2 a piece, but
For the Disney VHS?
yeah,
$2 a piece.
they're way cheaper than you think.
Not everybody knows that though. And the people that buy it,
I'll decide on my final pricing tomorrow for sure.
I think, you know, again, you play it by ear. You could maybe do like,
Where'd you move on this one?
where did they get moved to? They're gonna be over there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, right. No, I'm blind. You put them right beside me. Thank you. Okay. What
think that's about the last lot for the auction, except if we want to do one more.
These things separate. These are the highlight ones. These are just the generals. Forrest Gump. I'll be done. I'm almost out of converting golf tapes soon.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm almost out of them. I'm almost out of them, and then I'll make some streams out of going back, and I'll make new YouTube covers for all of them to make sure that they're like more appealing and clickable.
Right.
And then the other ones I have from them are hyper rare, but they would take more editing time. When the Blue Jays were in championship contention for 1992 and 1993, like the last time that they won,
Yeah.
he has tapes of all the ALCS and all of the World Series for 1992 and 1993. So like I could try to post them, but I don't know if the MLB will get mad at me. At the very least, I have to edit out all the commercials,
Right.
which is a little bit more work than I want.
Get to edit out all the commercials.
Because the commercials will get all the copyright strikes. So I'm like torn on what to do with all those baseball tickets. They are hyper rare. I got away with posting some before, but I'm worried about having a channel full of MLB baseball games. And then one day they find it and just like, oh, you're toast. Then otherwise I have a lot. I have some more golf and some more oddities. I have that same old guy. I have his Betamax player and a collection of Betamax tapes. So there's a good chance that that's what I move on to next. And then I have another money-making scheme that I'll do eventually. The same guy, because he had an old porno collection on Betamax that are like wild, hilarious titles. And I want to convert them the same way I'm converting the tapes and upload them to Pornhub and get some ad money out of that. Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got like Buttman, Buttman's Revenge, Butt Woman, Samurai Dick, Sex Wars. They're all such hilarious titles. And they're on Betamax, so there's no way that those are lost media.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
then you make a NarleyMedia Pornhub channel and you just upload the old porn.
Those people made those porn tapes never to be viewed again.
Never ever.
Until
Until
Gnarly.
I sat there streaming. I might try, because I don't care about my Kick account. I might live stream it to the Kick account and see what happens.
Yeah.
Live stream the vintage porno and see what they do. It's not a bad start so far. It's just kind of like, don't want to get too much bigger than this. I've got to do the pins, but we're low on pin backs. And I need to do my vending machine, but I think I'm too low on balls. I don't know if I want to bring one that's a quarter full.
You're talking to me, sir?
You're welcome to chime in, but I'm just trying to make sure
Here.
I'm talking for the camera.
Because I'm just kind of deaf. You know about my tinnitus?
Oh yeah, you got a
So
bit of
it's
tinnitus.
I kind of like hear it, and I'm like always unsure if I'm like, should I be responding? I'm being rude.
should bring the boots to the church. Bang, bang, bang. Da, da, da. That's a good batch. That's a good lot.
Well, yeah, I shot it just as the two pieces before. These?
Yeah, I think they'll all complement each other well.
And then this was just sitting there. I was like, I gotta reshoot this because.
What's that paperback thing? What's the thing behind the behind the hooks? This? Yeah.
That's the box.
Oh, the box form. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. That's way more enticing. Oh yeah, there's what? Okay, I was wondering. Thought so.
What's that?
Yeah, I did have my own copy of Game of Thrones season 1.
Did you find another one?
Yeah, I found the one that I had.
But I found one too?
Yeah.
I don't even know
I
that.
don't know where yours came from.
I don't know how to do that.
Whatever. The season 1 is the good one, so I'll take double of that. And those are good highlight ones. Those will be, I'll just have them as a stack on the table. Those are all the highlight tapes. The 8th season of South Park, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Season 3 of The Office, Season 2 of The Office, Incredible Hulk, The Godfather, Game of Thrones, Friends, the 1st season of Breaking Bad, and 2 seasons of The Sopranos.
Okay.
Those are the good keynote. I'll put those on the table. Then I have the loose VHS bin. I've got the Disney VHS bin. I've got my bucket of cassettes that are kind of worthless cassettes, which are good because I've got dollar cassettes, I've got dollar records. Were you still interested in giving me the smaller 30 rack of cassettes?
Yeah, they just have to be priced.
Well, because that's what I'm thinking. I've got dollar records, dollar cassettes, and I've got highlight media, so then maybe I'll price out the cassettes.
So yeah, you can do that. I'll just give you the stickers, or we can do it.
Because you're going to have the sticker gun with you, right?
No, they're all priced through Bazaar, and they're barcoded already. I just haven't put the stickers on yet.
But do you have the stickers? Probably do that tomorrow, so don't stop what you're doing. Don't stop yet. Just, but we can sticker them tomorrow, but that works. Visual learner. I want to see everything I have on the table. Tomorrow I'll do the layout, and then I'll pack it in my car. Tomorrow I'll lay it out how I want to see it.
Yeah, see, these look great with cards in them.
Yeah. These ones are the button
Oh yeah.
ones with the cards that I had in Bazaar, and then
Oh,
those
were
are cards.
those what were in that thing?
Yeah.
They
that's
were
those.
magic cards for sale. They're buttons.
They're magic cards with the buttons, which was working when I got the boot.
Yeah.
The one card and the one button, and then people would buy it. It was helping incentivize them to buy it, I found. Because it was unique. It was like you're getting something extra with it instead of just a fucking button that you wanted.
Yeah.
animals, wrestling figures. Some more toy animals. Yeah, this is fine. We'll do toy bin. I'm just going to leave it like that. People can dig through their own experience. So I got hockey cards, I got magic cards, I got football cards. Art. You set aside like 2 or 3 for me, correct?
Yeah. Kind of. I started packing them, but there were these 2 over here that are good.
So it's just like 2 or 3 I'm taking, and I'll take them with this Gretzky guy.
These are nice. These are both
Take it
original.
Yes, that's what you're saying, yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's exactly perfect. That's
Because these are things that I tried to weasel into my own home, because I personally like them a lot, but Emily wouldn't take them. That one, I would go as low as 60, and this would be $80.
I will double check tomorrow to be sure. I'm going to write down right now. That's the tomorrow task. Write out these.
I'll think on it.
That's
I
alright.
could go up in price.
Yeah, but hey. Well, they're going to be highlight pieces, so that's
You know, I would
fine
put
with me.
like that original painting there. I put it as like $135.
Okay. Well, I can use the price gun tomorrow.
You
Before we
know,
head out.
and then the other piece would probably be like a $95 piece. But again, those are like just opportunities to converse.
Yeah. Two bags. 2 bags are cute. I got the shoes. I've got the Disney thing that I want to use as a highlight piece as well, which I think will be good interactive. I'll probably put it at the front of the table. People will pick this up and play with it. Which is sick. This thing must have been like a prized possession back in the 70s. Remember I had a photo viewer of these in the 90s, and that thing was like one of my prized toys, so can you imagine if you had an actual fucking animated cartoon in it? Okay. Then you're done. Rain posters.
Maybe I'm gonna bring all this random shit here to the pop-up. It's like random kitchenware shit. And if it doesn't even sell, I'm just gonna donate it. So it didn't make the cut of the auction.
I'm not opposed. And do it as the same. That's what I think these trinities need to be, because once we're like cycling through multiple homes in a month, that's really just show up with the extra stuff that we can't lot up, we can't sell elsewhere. Show up, get a few bucks. If not, all right, give it away.
new stuff. And
Keep looking at this bracelet. I really like it, but my hands are too big. I keep looking at this bracelet. I really like it,
yeah?
but my hands are too big.
it doesn't stretch over.
It kind of can, but I'd end up breaking the elastic over time. I could put it on a couple times, but it would snap eventually. Just a little bit too. My hands are. I could do it, but it would end up. It's not gonna last.
I put it on. It was a little tight on me, so I'll do it.
I like it though. I like it a lot. I wear that. Fucking good old Ukrainian hands. Too big and gross.
And I think I'm almost able to call it for the auction. We've got like 170 lots, I think. 172.
Nice quick labels. Maybe I'll just do the painter's tape labels. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we're at a way better number than I expected, to be honest.
This is shoe stuff?
Haven't seen that one yet. Oh, shoe stuff. Shoes shiny, I guess. I mean, if we're keeping jewelry stuff, then maybe with the jewelry stuff, but I don't think we're gonna end up using it.
Yeah, we sold some before.
It was
Danier.
They hit the mark before.
Renewal lotion. This actually has some pretty suede nougat protector, water and stain repellent. That's actually nice stuff.
This is the one you'd want for your family, and it's pretty empty. This is the general you put on your food. Or some of that at home. Some of them are like acidic to fake leathers. That's the one thing you have to look out for.
Right.
I don't really want many books. I'll take the Barney Bear, but I don't think I'm going to go heavy on books. They've been very unsuccessful at market with books. I thought Sunday Variety would be better, and then as evident by our last one, it's like, oh yeah, Sunday Variety, they also don't care about books.
You know, yeah. I've sold some books, but
I just thought the right crowd, trendy crowd, downtown crowd, maybe they're the ones that are going to want to look at it. And if they don't even want to, then all the books go to Book Guy now. Unless they're eBayable, but even then, it's not a thriving market. Things, I guess. I was told not to bother with the jewelry, so I'm not going to.
what's that?
I was told not to bother with the jewelry.
Oh, by them?
Yeah. Not in a sassy way, in an advice way, just because, again, it's all the older vendors. So they're like, we've got like 3 old ladies that all they have is costume jewelry and rings. Like, so you can try, but it's so you're kind of not. You're gonna be outshone.
So they think.
So they think.
Those old ladies don't know shit.
Yeah. So I'm still gonna do this leather trick later, but what are you doing? What does this have a purpose right now?
No.
I'm gonna steal it for now. Okay. Considering I was gonna have a hard reset week next week, maybe that's while you're getting organized in space. Maybe I'll get those pins set up and fix my vending machine.
Yeah.
I'll double check right now, but I am like 90% certain I don't have enough balls. Pause. There we go, I got more pins.
You're gonna have those chairs, right?
Yes, let me make sure I wrote it down so I don't forget it.
Yeah, because I could do it.
If you want to, you feel like it. If not, I was going to do what we both said. I'm probably just going to end up screen capturing it. I'll check my file, save right quick. No, it's...
I just want to make sure that it doesn't fit, because I want those to go on.
It's the...
That's my boss attitude. I want it gone.
There you go. He's learning.
I want it gone.
He's speaking up.
All right? Put those on. I want them gone. I want them gone.
Barber chair, I got it in here. It's the black wicker ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Black wicker ones.
I figure out which lot it is. I don't know which one.
That was going to be my follow-up, yeah. Is it like midway? It's in your batch? Early 50s?
For those chairs? Yeah, I'll give you a lot number.
Make the lot number, because then I'll do it on WIB while I'm doing the links.
It'll be an empty lot, but or I'll just tape.
Even you can write barber chair if you want.
Yeah, because I want it to be
then,
super specific.
Then you can submit it to WIB, and I'll do it from the computer is why I'm saying that. Yeah, stream doesn't work so well when I don't promote it, but that's fine. It's actually a positive issue. That means people are watching my stuff. Are you almost done with your stuff over there? Because I do have one thing to...
Am I almost done with my stuff over where?
Shooting. Where are you now? Shooting now.
Yeah, you can come over here.
Well, I was going to ask for suggestions or input on tablecloth.
Yeah. You just have one table.
Yeah, just one table, so I don't need a lot or a massive one.
Yeah. Let me...
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now, but... Yeah, take your time. And this is, I'm quite happy with that. It's looking good, too.
Where is there a good place to put this fridge? It's lot number 40 right now. Should it go with like the tools in the 160 realm? Or, it's kind of just in the
Do we have any highlight items near the end? Any highlight tools near the end?
All these clamps, consecutive lots, are all at the end.
I think maybe just leave it in the 40s then.
Leave it at 40?
I think so. If there's nothing like there's no power drill or something that's going to drag someone all the way through.
I may bully this pile under here a bit. If there's any tools that I don't like under here. I don't even know what's under there anymore, so. But otherwise.
I think just leave it at 40 and it's fine, because if anything, it's like higher up in the listing for the regulars who are looking by lot
Because
numbers.
it doesn't make sense for it to just go with the clamps. Like that's
Yeah,
not,
that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, it's 100% what I'm saying.
it's a weird auction.
We're weird people.
It's very weird.
Posters. Do my print posters.
Basically, our goal
I'm just
should
talking
be,
to myself. Yeah, go ahead.
it's either going to be next week or the week after that. We're going to have a sit down with Jeremy. So he goes for vacation on May 22nd. And our goal should be to convince him to combine Max Sold forces.
I know, just when you word it that way, it's funny. Convince them is a funny way to put it.
To like, let's do one together. And I feel like he likes to do his pickups at his house.
I think
But it's like,
when we were debating it before, I think it's kind of like we have to go with the soft pitch of like let's try this. We're willing to offer you space here. You know what? Let's do it as like a trial agreement. Try it out. See if you feel comfortable. We're not going to make you full dive in with us. So how about we try a Max Sold together? We're not being like, you're now part of the business plan.
yeah.
Let's try one. If it's a significant increase, then like that's something we move forward with, and maybe you can move some of your inventory when you pick. We'll move all the lamps. You'll have your own section in here. That way, it's your section. We won't fuck with it. Like maybe soft launch them, so that it's not just like a hard like, Jeremy, we want you in here. We want you paying a third of the rent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me it's I'm just like, yeah, rent aside, like not even moving in here. Like he's in his place right now. He's struggling with Max Sold. And he's like, they annoy him. They're not as responsive as they should be.
Yeah.
Which is how they've been with us. And I'm just like, look, we're already at 21%.
Yeah, just get the loan.
So you're trying to contact them to get out of the 30% hole that you're at, which makes no sense because you should be at 25. But just come join us at 21 for one.
And we were already gonna. So then
And then just
we have to have a meeting with him, and then me and you have to have a meeting. And I'm fine with this being on camera, but we were already considering adjusting our agreement so that we have like the photography agreement, and then I'm kicking back the rent percentage as well out of my lots,
Yeah.
which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But if
It's
we
like
sort that
a
out,
$2 lot and like a 4% kickback.
and if we sort that out, then we can pitch the same to him.
Yeah.
Be like, look, use our lower.
Although he's
commission.
gonna have he's gonna do all his own photography, probably off-site. He's gonna do all that. Like he's that sort of driven
Well, and even then, if he's doing it off-site, then yeah, then like he's
person, and it's just like, because this 166 lot auction would be crazy with another 70 lots from another person's, like, you know, I like our complementary natures. Like I'm bringing stuff in that you're not bringing in. You're bringing stuff in that I wouldn't normally bring in.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremy brings in stuff that is neither of our specialties. Like he's another niche, and I think we all balance each other out like really nicely. So that this weird auction, which is a great auction, would be even weirder, which would be even better, and it'd be more comprehensive.
I agree.
And that's where you're hitting your stride so strong. Where
And
like
then we're all benefiting.
the goal is a 300 lot auction that gets you 20 fucking bucks a lot, and that's $6,000. You can do one of those a month.
If he's helping, then it should be more than $6,000 personally, but.
Then 300 lots, 20 bucks a lot, $6,000.
So if you can have another talk with him prior to this meeting, it would be then like, what would his expectations be? Would he want storage space? Would you just want to participate in Max Sold?
His expectation would just purely be trial and error, like just for fun.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I've always seen him as a more prepared guy that would have like, I want X, Y, and Z out of this. If he's fine with trial and error.
Because he has his space
okay.
and like his own thing. He's not really going to be coming on board, but.
Then on my end, that's okay. I just thought he was the one. So then on that note of like us rearranging agreements for the auction after, we also got to figure out the eBay because I'm going to be running out of products soon.
Running out of product.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially by the time I'm getting out of the locker, I'm going to be like starting to run low. So, I can work on product acquisitions. I'm also hoping that we're starting to bring in more downsizing clients, but primarily then some of that time I can dedicate to listing eBay. So we also need to generate the eBay agreement or stuff that I get. We've been pretty loosey-goosey so far. So it's like I have a thing solid of like, we got this from this estate, so I kick back 50% of the profits to you, or like,
Or like
this is
30%,
one of Patty's things, so
30% float goes to the warehouse.
Exactly.
And we get our percentages, and I normally just cover the deficit here, unless eBay's also taking a certain percentage that is relevant to a cost that is the overhead.
Yeah. Just because I'm running low, I'm gonna have to focus a little bit more there, and I want to make sure that's fair.
There's a lot of stuff in here that would be eBayable.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
That's going to be the focus.
That's it. So then we have mini talk, and then we'll have mini talk with him, and then I think that will work. If he's willing to do trial and error, then the only thing we have to sort out before we meet with him is the terms for his end of like at whatever percentage he has to kick back.
Yeah, which if it's just a first auction where he's doing all his own work, it'd just be like nothing, like 4%.
Yeah, see if it works.
Just for fun, just so that it's like a positive interaction. And then be like, see, we did really well there.
Yeah.
Now let's all take on states again together. Because we would chase them down.
Yeah.
Because we'd be processing stuff and we don't, it's just like our joy comes from actually processing and like salvaging stuff.
Yeah.
And then we just have built this factory that processes it and that converts it into money. And we know how to hit standards based on the stuff that we get to sustain it.
Mm-hmm.
We know how to make a $20 lot of a bunch of garbage looking stuff.
Yeah.
And we combine it through our brilliant minds.
I agree. I don't disagree. I'm with it, and I like them in terms of, I've been telling you about PR brain and my business aptitude. I feel very confident in my ability to read people, and I feel comfortable working with them. Yeah.
Lot number 46 is yours.
I'll write that down. I would say I'm in a similar spot as this. I have probably 2 auctions worth of stuff left out of my selections. And the second one, I'd be starting to pull from the eBay store. I'm starting to pull stuff that's not selling.
Right.
I'm starting to get quite close. I'm starting to run low. Which is totally fine. Just also healthily communicating.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's there's gonna be like a need to start looking for clients soon.
I'm doing it.
Well, yeah, they're there. Like it's.
I'm doing it.
You know, as you're gonna experience now, right? Is like more and more. It's just being out there. There are people with stuff.
They're well, and who knows? I'm really not. I've done too much business to get overly excited, but who knows? With this hoarder couple, this hoarder business, it could be significant. It could be giving us free stuff again, like our other clients as well. It could be just.
I mean, that's the goal. Is like people that just have the stuff, and but even in exchange, like to come and do these labor exchanges, like helping people in their spaces, like navigate. Like you have so much stuff.
Well, this couple, that's what they do. They do that. They do this same consulting that you dream of doing. So they're like, but we end up throwing this stuff out.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to have a big discussion of this market. We'll see. But that's how, the church was like, oh yeah, these guys are in our congregation. It's like, oh yeah, that's what my business partner does. That's one of his passions, is helping that way. They're like, oh yeah, we've never known what to do with all this stuff. We just have to give it to Value Village or throw it away. And I'm like, well.
I mean, it's interesting to me that people just do that side of the business. Like, what do you mean you downsize people without reselling all their stuff? How much do you charge them?
Yeah.
Because that's not just like
a lot. Well, we got our other client. A lot. I think she'll be fine with it. We got Amy. Amy's charging like $50 an hour.
yeah, that's just not affordable.
Feeling pretty good. Let me see how many plastic balls I have. I think I'm fucked, and I should prioritize that because that's a big market feature. Let me see this.
You want to bring these?
I figured that was Christmas. This, I don't really have any other hats, but I'll bring them for fun because they're cute.
Are these for kids?
Those?
This one was for kids.
Yeah.
I think I tried it on. This didn't fit.
I'll take slight professional input. Yeah. You think coming, because the current balls that I have don't fill this much.
I think that's okay.
Think it's okay?
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. You know what is actually relevant? I can. Golly gee. Baby's fine. Give me a bag. Give me a bag.
Well, there's so much more light in this corner.
I know, yeah.
There's that fridge there.
I could see when I was opening today, it's like I could actually see with the lights on.
Yeah.
Usually I'm fucking stumbling.
I actually had this feeling like cutting out that wall.
I don't hate it, but I think just wait till we're on, like, setting up and debate it then, you know what I mean? Brain power, brain capacity issue more so. Wait till it's our focus. But I don't hate it. It would make it way more welcoming for our buyers coming in. Just like they could come into the entrance and see the shoppable area. It's like fucking right there.
I mean, yeah, I've already thought about it like so much that you would just reuse all these 2x4s and just reinforce a post in that corner. And cut out the base plate. None of that's supported.
So this will be my tinkering job. I will fill these up at home today. I got a lot of ideas. I gotta make sure I don't fuck up this evening. I got a lot to do. I love the vending machine gimmick. I think it would be great for markets. Even when we go to Sunday Variety, I
Do you have good $1 things?
Right now, yes, I have enough, but there's same as
You
the
could put
other.
some rosaries in would be a fun one.
I have done that in the past. I would say the same scale as my other product estimations. I probably have like 1 to 2 loads full available. And then, the rosaries, any jewelry that we have that's like cheap, some beaded jewelry that some old estate has. It's not silver, it's not put
Yeah.
that shit in there, that type of stuff.
Yeah. I was wanting to make like jewelry lot for this one.
For auction?
For this auction,
I don't think it's worth it.
yeah. I mean, I guess when you have dollar balls, or if
Either
I
toss
guess it would be $2.
or I think Sunday variety.
If you could get it to be a $2 ball, then you could put like, if I could get $2 per necklace for my rosaries,
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. Because that's my cost on them. And I've already sold them for 10 so many times.
We have the right tools. We would, and we're handy enough.
To swap it out for $2?
We just have to do like slight machining, right? It's
Oh.
just like that receiver. We'd have to take it apart and file down the receiver so that it can trigger a larger.
$2 coin?
Yeah, so that it triggers on a larger coin.
Huh.
I
That's really it. That's not too
tried
bad.
to look for it. It's a little tough. I didn't find because these are all old, right? There's no. I couldn't find. I can look again for $2 mechanism.
Right, so you've watched how the dollar mechanism works.
It's just like that slot, and it goes once it's large enough. It allows it to pass this device. Otherwise, if it's too small,
So you'd have to take that front off.
that's what catches it and feeds it out. If it's like not the
But
right.
not
one.
this. You're not machining this.
No, you're machining that little slot down there so that it can like absorb a toonie instead, and then maybe the top. But I'm pretty sure a toonie fits in here. It's not that hard. It's Dremel. It's Dremel machining. It's not even like you don't have to get crazy with it.
Yeah.
And there's a YouTube video as well.
How to do it?
Well,
Oh,
I
to
didn't
make
redo
it. Oh. I was like, oh, somebody's already done it. I'll watch that YouTube video.
I'll look up the YouTube video, but that's exactly. I'll see if there's one, and if not,
And
customizing a vending machine to accept.
how to turn the dollar into $2.
This is useless. Quick smoke. I'm gonna pack up stuff to fill the balls, and then I think I'm good on my setup for today. Tomorrow, I'll lay it out. If you have tabletop ideas, I will take that. If not, we can do it tomorrow. That's totally not a rush on my end.
What size is the table?
The standard. I always forget how
They're
6
all-
foot. The standard fucking
You know, church tables can be 8 feet.
might be 8 feet, but I
But-
don't think so. I think it's the standard fold out.
There's like 2x6. I have 2 of those here, but 2 of them I just gave them one. And I have the 2x, or like the 2x5.
I'm pretty sure they're 2x6 ones. I might be wrong. It might be 2x5, but I'm pretty sure it's 2x6.
I'd say it's either 2x6 or could be 2x8 because
I don't think it's 2x8. I think some of the old ladies have 2x8s, but
those are the big ones.
I'm pretty sure I have just the normal ones. I think they have big ones for those old ladies.
What do you want? You want just like a black tablecloth, or you want
Something fun.
something fun?
Doesn't have to be too crazy, too kooky. Even one of those carpets there.
Yeah, I would say more on the side of like this,
Yeah, there you go. Fantastic.
if it's wide enough. But I think that this is a good one. Oh, it's only like that.
Well, this is half. Yeah, that's
Two curtain panels, so you could use one.
That's literally exactly the
and
lane I
two.
was
So you could use these.
perfect. It's exactly the lane I was thinking. And this will all fit in my vehicle too. So I'm gonna go throw out this coffee.
You want a half of this?
What do you got?
One big cookie this morning.
Especially if it's from your mom cooking. Yeah.
Peanut butter though. You want a little bit, great?
Oh, he does the classic forks in it. Cute. That's cute. Good. The right dry but moist texture should have. Yep. Very good.
I'll have some milk with it. You want to bring these?
No. Suspenders, actually?
Yeah.
No, because I don't have any more fashion, so I'm going to say no this time. I'm going to stick with just the two bags and the booze.
You could wear them. I think I should keep these and stop wearing a belt and start wearing suspenders.
Fran got me a couple pairs back in the day when I was a Scarborough kid. Because I'd be at their restaurant with my pants hanging below my ass, so they bought me a bunch of suspenders, and that was my family being goofy but hard asses. They're like, you know what, we're not going to insult you for how you dress, but if you're working in the restaurant, you have to wear the suspenders. I was like, fuck you guys. It's like, fair deal, because you're not telling me I can't or I don't look this way, but it is your restaurant. It's trendy, you'd look mad hip.
I am at it.
They go well with the green hat too. Orange and green are complementary.
I mean, it's nice. It's comfortable. Like I always hate wearing the belt.
Well, that's why, yeah.
Right? It's just like, especially because I'm getting my dad belly on, right? Like,
Still, I've got the Fran weight on still, so I went to go golfing and none of my dress pants fit.
oh,
I'm like, oh god, it's like a minimum 2 inches bigger in the waist right now.
yeah, that's pretty nice. I could rock the orange for sure.
I think if you go to market, orange suspenders, clover hat and mullet, people are coming to say hi.
Well, people are coming to say hi or coming to get high.
When you do that, they're doing both, for sure.
On my watch.
I gotta figure out my fit for the market too. So it'll be a little...
Figure it. I guess sometimes I think about what I wear.
I think about it for markets. I want to pop out a little bit. That's why, like, I wasn't embarrassed to wear the bear jacket. I want to wear something like bright or noticeable, not necessarily cool. Just something and be like, oh, I want to talk to that guy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love it.
I got a $1 window. I get a $2.
I like it.
Man, $2. I hear $2. I got 2 1/4. I got 2 1/4. I got $3. I hear $3. 3 going on 4. 3 to 4. 3 to 4. 3 4.
Laptop died. I wanted to get that clip so bad. That's it. That's you. That's fire. Like, wear that to the market.
My new auction.
Yeah. You wear it on pickup too. Even people will fucking love it.
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
On my cell phone.
Is that you, Jesus? I can hear you. Oh. I'm gonna make it it's a two-way call.
Nah. I'll just do it this way. There should be enough shit in there to pack
This
it
is
up.
my new look. Wow, this is a good look. This is beautiful.
It's A plus.
Yeah, I mean, like some people actually want to look like, or like
Oh yeah.
some people really look like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of hipsters that look like that. Go back down so.
Yeah. And the rosaries. Yes, these rosaries are amazing. Got the purple crosses, got the pink crosses. Got some white. Pink. Oh my goodness, my rosaries. And these are really special, guys. You know, I had these made almost a decade ago. Mexico. And oh, so many of them. I've given them away. I've sold so many friends and strangers. Yeah, it's really great. Brought a lot of people together. Yellow. I don't even know if I have any more yellow than that. That might be all of them. Oh, these are nice. Go Leafs, go! Let's go. Blue Jays. Look at these. Nice, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wow. How many of those are there? Black. There's a lot of white. More pink crosses. I'll leave it at that. Want to bring any rosaries?
I'll take. Oh, you said only if they're two, so no, that's fine.
What's that?
Just I'll take some for the balls, but that's fine.
You could put a couple in the balls. But I just wouldn't do too many. You can do pink rosaries in the balls.
I'll bring whatever back. I won't put them all in.
But you can sell them for.
I am going to. Okay, yeah.
And you can give them away.
I mean, I'm going to a church thing, so
That's 10. But
that's fine. And let me work with what I got. I'll bring the rosaries. I didn't consider putting the church thing.
yeah, I mean, I always am kind of like weird about selling rosaries because I'm not religious, nor am I gay. With them being like
The ones that it's
rainbow
the United
rosaries.
Church, so I don't know how they'll feel because that no one will get mad, but I mean they're not Catholic, so they don't really use rosaries, but they are gay friendly, so.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of. Yeah, we'll see. I'm bringing pink ones, white ones, purple crosses, and pink crosses.
This church is specifically known for its front steps are painted in the LGBT rainbow,
Yeah.
and they have a mural painted by indigenous leaders inside of the church. So they have like a whole section of the church that's just hand painted by indigenous from the Anishinaabe.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I know it. I know the steps when I've driven past them.
Yeah, the steps. They promo it a whole bunch, but I think whatever. PR Bailey is whatever about it, but
Also, like this is gonna be my to some markets that I bring to, and these ones I'll just give away. Just gonna be-
the minister is gay, and the family friend of mine, the deputy minister, is also transgender. It's interesting. They're going to theology school as a transgender person, which is like, it's got to be an interesting experience. Going to Christian theology school as a transgender, it's got to get into some interesting debates in class.
Yeah, I mean challenging these like silly norms of like what gender is.
Yeah, and what Jesus said about
And
it.
like
No, Jesus didn't really say anything about it, so why are you guys getting all grumpy about it? It's like what they always bring up.
I want these to be in action, all this thermometer shit. Right? There's no use in holding on to this stuff, right? A lot of it already failed going through.
Small test this evening. I'll do the auction stuff on stream. So I'm not exposing anything.
Right? Like there's no sense in keeping any of this.
No, I don't think so. I comped them before, and they're worth money, but no one's buying them.
Yeah. And so you could bring them, if you had just like a thermometer bucket, you could be doing that for sales, but you don't want that.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing just thermometers to sales?
An apple for the squirrels. So stream, I'm gonna put you guys on facing me for a second as I do my to-do lists, and then I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. I'm gonna bring a webcam with me so I can do my work. Tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I guess I'll turn it on, it wouldn't hurt. It's not gonna be a big priority tomorrow. My fucking books get too chaotic. So pack eBay. Post deliver. Library card. If no, gift card. What time are you gonna submit this evening? I don't mind. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was probably going to try to submit before leaving.
Okay. Well, I thought you had to do that till 5 today.
What time is it?
4:30.
Yeah, I guess not.
That's okay. I'm gonna be running behind then, so just keep in touch about it. Even if I'm on stream, as you let me know, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll prioritize it just to be done with it because I'm going to be doing descriptions and stuff on the web.
Yeah. So just again, remember to add me to the web team.
Sold something at Bazaar. $18.
I haven't checked my eBay today. I gotta deliver a package when I get home. Fuck yeah.
Green Libby small grape / fruit bowl. Green glass.
Oh, cool.
$18.
Okay, good for now. Whew. Okay. Alright, Internet. Didn't promo this one much. If you're watching this in the future or the past or any time, I appreciate you. We are setting up an auction soon, so you will be able to catch this reaction stream next week. Otherwise, I do have Acorn Auctions live reaction stream from this week, currently live on the YouTube channel, so don't be afraid to participate. And otherwise, yeah, well, I might see something this weekend, maybe not. Otherwise, yeah. I got nothing else. I got nothing else for today, okay?